actually quite stupid and I still get perfect grades. This is how you can still get the top marks if you're not naturally intelligent. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm not a genius. I'm not even naturally intelligent, and natural intelligence is a very highly disputed topic because genes might play less of a role than we initially thought. I'm not getting into that though. I'm going to tell you how you can study to get those top grades even if you don't just get things the first time round, if you're not a genius. If you've never seen my face before, my name's Tilly. I got 5 A stars at A level. I got majority grade 9s at GCSE. I did get 2A. And this is how I revised to get those grades. You need to understand that in standardised exams especially, you really don't have to be that smart to come out with perfect grades. You just need to know how you answer that exam. That is how you're being examined. Obviously, it's an exam. That's how you're assessed. And in so many different subjects, you are assessed based on the way you answer the exam and the questions as opposed to just the content. Let's take A-level economics. You can know all the content, and if you don't know your essay structure and how you're picking up marks, you're still going to come out with a bad grade. But if you can crack the code, you can still get the top mark. And the way you crack that code in any GCSE or A-level or other exam for that matter is to understand how marks are allocated. How many AO1 marks, AO2, depending on the subject, AO3, 4. What kind of paragraph structure can you use in essays to make sure you're getting those very top marks? How do you do this in timed conditions? What does the examiner want to see from you? If it's something like science, you have key phrases that come up time and time again. Maths, you see through practice that you need to understand how different topics link together. If you understand that, you will get the marks on the hardest questions in the paper. It's not about being the most widely read student. I didn't know everything about GCSE history, but I knew what was on the specification. That's how I got a 9. I didn't waste time learning things that I didn't have to because I actually just wasn't interested in it. I made sure I knew what was on the specification. How did I do this? I utilised active recall. When I was revising, I was revising. I was not having any wandering thoughts. I was not picking up my phone every 5 minutes. I was locked in. I do say this time and time again, but you cannot increase the marks that you get in the questions that you're already getting full marks in. You can't increase the amount of total marks you get in a paper, but those questions you're getting really bad marks in because you either don't understand the content or you don't know how to answer the exam question, that is what you need to work on, because that is how you increase your marks. You can decrease the amount of marks you lose. You can't increase the amount of marks that the paper has. And the best way to do it is through practice. Practice makes perfect. Exam questions, just plow through, because by doing this you get to understand why you're losing marks in questions as well. You pick up on those key phrases, but also you understand that even if you didn't know how to answer a question, if you bang down a definition, you've probably got a knowledge mark, you've probably got an AO1 mark. It's just about practice and cracking the code. If you can do that, no matter how intelligent you are, you can still come out with the top marks. By the way, if you haven't saved this video yet, what are you doing? Be sure to follow for daily study tips.